Alright guys, welcome to my video. This is going to be a drop highlight video of the last week that I've been playing our single player solo self-found. It is under multiple characters, so that's the reason why you're going to see two different characters here. These finds was all on my Fist of the Heavens Paladin and my Enchant Sorceress. The very first run after I ended stream, after getting my Paladin leveled up and through hell, I found Scolders. It's not ethereal. About 15 runs later, we found the Death Mask. It's Blackhorn's face. That'll come in handy later on, whenever we do the Uber fights. Here we got us a nice mercenary helmet. Crown of Thieves. We went ahead and ran Andy. It was pretty easy and we got it terrorized, so figured why not. First chance at an SOJ and we got a Dwarf Star. Of course. Got us a amulet about 20 runs in, and it ends up being a Mara's. Pretty nice find right off the bat. Here we switched over to Mephisto because he's terrorized. We end up getting a Grand Charm off of him. I was hoping for a Geed's Fortune, but it ended up being our first Sunder Charm, which is a 79 Lightning Sunder Charm. We just riding the Terror Zone wave here. We got us a belt from Diablo that time, and it ends up being Nosferatu's. Not a bad belt if you don't have one for a melee character. I just hung on to it just in case. We got another chance for an SOJ. This one's going to be it. No, it's not. Of course. Another one. Running through the River of Flame. This time we get a Ravenfrost. Not a bad little find. Got our first goal rune. I know that the boss kills are a little sporadic, but we're just bouncing around wherever's terrorized here. A 26 Nagel ring. Now I didn't catch the clip here of me picking this one up. I guess it cut off a little too fast, or I wasn't quick enough killing these mobs. But we have a pretty nice mercenary helmet, or for a boson if we end up making one. The row's not great, but you know, you're not going to complain on single player, right? On our way down to the Countess, or Countess, we ended up getting us a Trang's belt. Not much uses for the Trang's belt, but hey, you just pick stuff up as you go, right? Maybe they can't be frozen and come in handy sometime. End up deciding that Mephisto's a bitch. He didn't drop us anything good, so we're going to go down here and pop these. And I end up getting an Ormus Robes off the armor stand. I'm blocking it because my dumbass put it in the cube, but it ended up rolling Charged Boat. We get us another Grand Charm here. This is a terrorized zone, so the luck just not with us. It is our second Sunder Charm. This time a code. Yeah, 78 code. We got one of the upgrades we're going to need for our boson. Razor Tail. That's actually the second one that I found. The luck in the last couple days has been pretty nuts. An unrune off the very first Countess run. Now here I've got my enchant source leveled up. We found us an upgrade, so we went ahead and slapped that bad boy on so we get our enchant up. And we find our second gold rune. So now we have already got the 2 gold runes. That's going to make us a Vex. Let's pick this up for nostalgia. Hellslayer, pretty iconic weapon. No uses today, though. Got us a Viper Magi from Andy. Ends up being a pretty decent roll. 34 all resist. We keep killing Andy. And we got us a Haas. Ends up being a pretty nice row as well. Like I said, the luck was pretty crazy. I think those 2 drops is back to back. And that's a nice little upgrade for the Foden. 195 ED. Nice. So here I went ahead and decided to go ahead and try to make a Vex rune. I wouldn't mind making a Flickering Flame for my Sorceress. So we upgrade the 2 goals into a Vex. And just so you guys can see how crazy this past week for me actually has been, just stay tuned here, you'll see. So we ended up running Countess, I don't know, probably 100 times at least, because after I got the Vex rune I realized that I didn't have a pull. And as we was going back for Countess, we ended up finding a Vex rune that dropped from a normal Hellbind, or Goat Man. Still in the grind looking for the pole rune. Countess just keeps dropping randoms. We've got over 12 keys of terror so far. That just goes to show you how many runs we did before we ever got the pole. I ended up running these back to back and it was not terrorized. Just clearing some monsters along the way, so you never know what's going to drop. And we ended up getting a T-Strokes. Pretty piss poor roll on it, but like I said, you can't complain on single player. If we end up deciding to make a Javazon or something, that'll come in handy as a sub-weapon. Countess still dropping crap for me. Ended up dropping 2 shell runes. Another limb. We ended up finding a bunch of limbs over the last few days. More T keys. It was actually pretty enjoyable running Countess over and over and over. It was just, whenever you're looking for a certain rune, of course, you're going to have to do it a lot to get the rune that you need. The Dole rune for the memes. We've only found about 50 of them. I actually did that run on player 7, forgot to lower the player count, and the very next run we got the pull. So I immediately switched over to my Sorceress. I got my runes out and we went to roll us a Flickering Flame. Good luck. What do we end up getting? It's not good. Anti-perfect. -10. But in the same run that we made the Flickering Flame, the very first run of hitting Andy, we got us a Shaco. And the run right after that, we got these Chance Guards. Not the best roll, but I mean, hey, chances are chances, right? We got us another Aki. That's what I'm using as pre-buff right now on my Sorceress for the enchant, +3. We finally got rid of our level 12 mask that we've been using the entire run on our Paladin and upgraded to the Shaco. Got us another limb rune. We have plenty. We need to go ahead and make us a Treachery. And another one. And another one. I did as many runs as I could, and this right here is the reason why I say the luck that we've had is crazy. Terrorized Flare Jungle, and we got us a 1711 Griffon's Eye. And just like that, my week is going great. We're going to keep on farming, keep getting these videos out, these highlight videos. I really enjoy making them. If you guys like watching them, you like seeing what I can do, what I can find, like the video, subscribe to the channel because it really, really helps me. And stick around because we're going to be doing this as much as you guys like